Okay, so today we're going to be talking about deviant cringe and solar sands. Mostly we're going to be focusing on deviant cringe because he's been pretty popular. Now, honestly, there's a lot of rants. I think there's some rants, I actually saw some rants about solar sands. Personally, I like solar sands. He gives rough criticism. And that's going to be the main word of the day. Well, in this video, constructive criticism. Deviant cringe, however, there's a lot of rants made about him, so I just decided to join the bandwagon. So first of all, a lot of people don't like deviant cringe for certain reasons, and one of them is because, well, he gives no constructive criticism. He just makes fun of art. And I feel like one of his fans is gonna comment down below and say, oh, but he does it for entertainment purposes only. He just puts on the beginning of the video to, kind of say, don't take what I said seriously, it's just for entertainment purposes. I could give two craps less. You're making fun of somebody's art. And the worst thing I cannot speak English. The worst thing about this is the fact that his videos gets millions, well, not millions, but they get a lot of views, up to like 12 and sometimes a lot more. And that's just bad. Because just imagine your art being displayed to everybody. 20,000 views. 20,000 views meaning 20,000 people. And these videos get so much likes and get praised. And the worst part is that everyone comments and makes fun of the art. Now, I like Solar Sands. Even though Solar Sands gives rough constructive criticism, he still gives criticism, and that's the main word, constructive criticism. Criticism, okay? I don't understand why people get on his case saying, like, do you even draw? Like, yes, he does, first of all, if you go on his DeviantArt page, and he actually does some pretty good art. He doesn't really do OCs. Well, he did OC, that slur. But yeah, I don't understand why he gets all this hate on his videos. He's just trying to make everyone's art better and also give humor and stuff. His art is pretty, not even decent. He said he was a beginner, and honestly, for a beginner, I wish I could paint buildings like that in MS Paint, but I don't really have like a Windows computer or whatever, so I can't actually access MS Paint. So yeah, personally, Solar Sands is probably one of my favorite channels for art because he actually gives constructive criticism in his pieces and just doesn't make fun of. He just doesn't make fun of people compared to someone else and gives no constructive criticism. He actually does art and he's really nice to his fans. He's also pretty funny at the same time. But sometimes he could go a little overboard about art and stuff like that in his earliest videos. But yeah, I'm not gonna really excuse it, but still, even though it's his earliest videos, I don't want to sound like I'm completely praising him and stuff. So since we're talking about deviant cringe and artist reviews and stuff, I wanted to talk about something that's been really bothering me, which is cringe comps. Now, cringe comps, I like most of them I realize do just make fun of art and stuff like that. Torio, if you don't know who she is, she made videos about her reaction to ships and stuff like that. Like MaxVid, I think was pretty popular. Personally, I don't know why MaxVid is a thing. MaxVid? Why though? It's just kind of strange to me because they have nothing in common. But I ship Tom Tord, so I'm gonna respect their opinion. So yeah. Cringe comps, to be honest, most of them more criticize them and stuff. Like someone said in their previous video, Atari, she said cringe comps, they kind of want to criticize them and maybe they should name it something else. But for the people, it's like, oh god, this is so cringe. It's so freaking annoying. Cringe is so overused now. I have nothing against you using the word, but in most of these cringe comps, I realized actually this is unscripted. In these cringe comps, they never give any sort of constructive criticism. They'll just be like, ew, why would you make that and stuff like that. And I'm just like, well, how come people... I unscripted this because I don't really like writing scripts because it's not as fun. That's like ear rape right now. I sound like I'm doing ASMR. I'm sorry, I'm getting off topic, but yeah. So either way though, cringe comps is something I really have a problem with because they give no type of constructive criticism whatsoever. They just make fun of a early animator. And plus, some of them are actually really young animators, and the fact that you're just making fun of them and stuff like that is really cold. Personally, yes, and before anybody says, well, what if they're like more older and experienced and stuff like that? Tell me, how would you feel if your video was in a cringe comp? And sometimes when the people find out their video is in a cringe comp, they might get angry at the user because sometimes most of the time, they make fun of their art. And one girl, she was a Saints fan girl and stuff like that, she's put in the cringe comp and she wrote excuse my language, F-U-C-K, fuck you, in the comment section below. And I honestly wouldn't blame her because I'd be mad if someone freaking made fun of my art and didn't even give me any type of constructive criticism, then just put in the cringe com. And sometimes there's like a lot of views in it, like 900 views and stuff like that. And that's just really embarrassing overall. So yeah, personally, I have nothing against people who make criticism comps because, well, first of all, the difference between criticism comp and cringe comp means like bad and stuff like that. It actually kind of lost their meaning a long time ago. But yeah, it's just really mean to make cringe comps. I honestly don't mind criticism comps because actually Alimations made a video about it saying like she actually made a criticism comp and not most people, but like 50%, a good amount of people took it the wrong way and thought she meant cringe comp. And they put all these comments in the section below, and then I think she deleted it because I watched it and I wanted to watch it again, and then she ended up deleting it, which honestly, that sucks because that was actually a good video. I can't exactly remember the exact name, but she was definitely not making fun of people in the video, which I must praise her for.